notice that this isn't quite the theme that was promised, something video games and the like. But what we ran into is I had to get up and take the boy to the dentist this morning. Well, that ran me into a small situation where I'm walking in a parking lot instead of, working out with video games. So instead, we're working out for real, bouncing my way through a parking lot, getting in a mile and a half, 2 miles worth of steps. So here we are. Weirdly enough, I'm in the same parking lot that I was in yesterday, and I'm walking again, and it's like 95 degrees outside, but when you got half hour to an hour to burn in a parking lot, I mean, what else are you gonna do? So, I'm walking.
You were up to what, 160, now you're down to 145?
I think I might reach 170 at the peak.
Good workout?
I mean, it shows how out of shape I am, because I used to be able to do 45 minutes of those songs.
I know, but you were
remembering.
I know, but you were moving, you were throwing yourself around.
Once I remembered the songs.
I can't move the way a girl dances.
Oh, I didn't dance that good.
I don't flow.
You can,
walking.
if you just learn.
Yeah, I know, if I just learn. When I move, I'm blocking.
You gotta, when you do that one song and he says, whisper all the way, we're going. When you do that, you have to flip your wrist and step into it. And it creates the... You don't twist your wrist. When you do those movements, you just...
I think it's because I'm trying to keep up and I don't know what I'm doing. I never took the time to learn how to...
Anytime it has you putting your hands out, if you learn to twist your wrist, the remote registers your movement. That's how Hayden cheated the system for the one song.
No, he just sat there.
He was twisting his wrist and didn't actually move.
Turd.
You know what we are?
Lazy.
That too. We have always been gamers.
Always.
Always. We were World of Warcraft players when that first came out.
That's where I found this.
Yeah, that's where I found it too. And we did that for the first like 10 years.
Oh yeah, we did that for a long time. I enjoyed that one.
And then we dropped it like a sack of potatoes.
I picked it up a couple of times.
And then there were other games. Pick them up, put them down. I play Stardew Valley still.
I play Elite Dangerous still.
I play Hearthstone once in a while.
Yep.
Still play some Diablo 3. If you look, you'll find me out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm doing things.
But this week, we decided to put our gaming towards...
Weight loss.
Weight loss. Weight loss video games. Now, who remembers the Wii U?
Yes.
And the
tablet.
Yeah, and the balance board.
Oh, that was from Wii Fit.
Wii Fit.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
And it had that nondescript person that was your
It's Tip.
trainer.
It's still Tip.
Is it?
Yeah, it's always been Tip.
Oh, tip of the day. Okay.
Oh, light bulb. Yeah.
That came out like what, 12 years ago?
Yeah. And your trainer in Ring Fit is still Tip. When you do the stretches.
Light bulbs are just going off left and right today.
But
oh
anyways, the balance board used to like insult you. You get on there and it'd be like, "You're fat."
You've been gone for like a week. Where did you go?
I didn't think you were gonna come back.
Oh,
So
yeah, that thing would insult you. It was great.
Ring Fit tones that down heavily.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, no, it's cool. We still love you. I love Ring Fit. That's where this comes into play. It's a ring.
It's a very strong ring.
So you have the ring itself that you'll connect a Joy-Con to. And then you have the leg strap that you put on your left thigh. And it's actually, it gets really big. So if you're like, but my legs are too chunky. No, they're not. It'll go around just about anybody's leg. And then that one goes in there and you wear it on your leg. And what it does is it senses as you move. So as you're running in place, or as you're jogging, or as you're stepping up hills and doing the different exercises, the ring senses when you do that, and the stretches and the exercises, and you can move it around, and the leg knows when you're moving your legs. And I love that game. The problem with it is it's only one player.
Yeah, so you will need, if you're going to play a game like that, a Nintendo Switch. This is first generation.
Yeah, the Pro's coming out soon.
It's actually a really neat little device, and the way the controllers work is pretty cool. But you would, I don't want to disguise it, you need this to play any of these games.
If you don't have it, I have an affiliate link down below. Go click it, and you can buy one. They're not that expensive.
Now, the other game we tried this week that we never tried before was the boxing.
Yep, fitness boxing too.
The controllers, and uses them in a different configuration. So they have these little guards and these wrist straps that you wear. So when you're boxing, you can hold it upright and use these as your button on the top, and you just...
You know, and you jab and you dodge and you weave
and it senses your movement, and you can see it's not always perfect. I think I missed a few when I did it.
Well, we are using a projector and a surround sound, so we introduce a lot of lag and loss there.
Yeah, we do. But it's real fun, and these are actually pretty accurate. And then the last game we played.
The last game we played was Just Dance. And you would put the controller in your hand and you'd dance with the music, and oh my goodness, you sweat and it's hard. And just like any other exercise, you're gonna get out of it exactly what you put into it. And the music is awesome.
I was gonna say, so technically you can do this and pass the game.
And cheat. We are terrible people.
So how would you rate games for workout?
Okay, so games for workout, personal opinion, I think are freaking awesome. So when you're using a video game to lose weight, it can't be Super Mario Brothers sitting on the couch eating a bag of potato chips. I tried that, it didn't work. Of the three that we played this week, we had Ring Fit, Fitness Boxing 2, and Just Dance.
Wait, no, you played
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
I was gonna talk about that last, because that's a whole other thing.
We'll talk about that last.
So Ring Fit was my favorite.
Okay.
Fitness Boxing 2 it's a very simple game, but it's rhythm based, and so if you like Dance Dance Revolution, it's great, but oh my goodness, if you want to sweat, I sweat playing that game. And then Just Dance, I like it, it's fun, but I don't have the flow, as it were. I'm not good at it.
I don't think you have to be good at it.
I'm chunky and I flail. I have rhythm, but I can't dance.
I like Just Dance the best. I like the Fitness Boxing the least.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a hard time with Ring Fit just because it's running on carpet.
Yeah, running in place can be hard for some people. There's ways to cheat it, but again, if you cheat it, you don't get the benefits.
Yeah, I gotta work on it, that's all.
So Beat Saber was a thing, and you're probably like, Beat Saber? What's Beat Saber? Beat Saber is amazing, but it requires a VR, and if you don't have a VR, you're not gonna play it. And you put on the goggles, and you got the blocks coming at you, and you've got your two lightsabers in your hand, and you're like, hit the block, and hit the other block, and if you're not in the headset, you can't see what's going on, so it just looks like you're dancing and picking flowers. But it's sweaty game.
We projected it before.
Oh yeah, we could. I might do that later. Anyway, go Google Beat Saber. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But it requires different hardware.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't harp on that one too heavily.
We happen to own an Oculus, and it also requires you to have a computer or Oculus to power it. They just came out with a new Oculus that's like a standalone device.
I don't know enough about it to be able to speak authoritatively yet, but
yeah, the game's called Beat Saber. If you're interested, we could tell you more. Just let us know in the comments.
Do that.
All right, so you know what else we did this week?
Yes, and it was tiring.
We decided to try driving for UberEats.
Oh, we actually made a little bit of money. That was super cool.
It's an experiment and doesn't make money. Yes, it does. It's actually very easily something to get sucked into.
It can, but as a side effect, a benefit, if you will, accidental squats and sprints.
Yeah, because you're getting in the car, you're getting out of the car, you're running up and down stairs, it's raining, you've got people's food.
And then it's hot, and oh my goodness. So you're like, I'm just gonna go pick up some food, and then I'm gonna go drop it off, and it ain't a thing, and they're gonna give me money and a tip. No. You run, and it's neurotic, and it's up and down and up and down, and you're just all over the place. And by the end of a couple hours of that, and you realize you're up like 4,000 or 5,000 steps, and oh my goodness, it's a thing. Oh, side note, tip your Uber drivers.
Do, it's actual work. Believe it or not, it's not easy.
Oh yeah, it's
This
rough.
makes me wonder if we should try Instacart.
I'm good at grocery
Is
shopping.
grocery shopping a workout? Let me know in the comments. So, all this gaming.
Yes. I did many good things with my gaming this week.
Did you lose some weight?
I did. So I started this week at my all-time personal high.
Congrats! High score!
High score. I started this week at my personal high of 203.7 pounds. And I brought it all the way down to 199.7. I lost 4 pounds this week.
I also started at my personal highest. Go me!
High score.
Hold on, wait. Can you see that?
No, they can't.
278 pounds on Monday. Oof. That's my highest even,
Ever.
like babies and all. But by the end of this week, I was 274.7.
274.7. That's down like, what, 3.3?
3.3.
That's really good. So how did we do it?
We played video games.
We played video games. You know what else we did?
We drank water.
Yeah, we drank a lot of water, but what didn't we do?
I actually survived the whole week and didn't drink. And wouldn't you know it, I lost some weight.
It's amazing. But I have points on my WW Green plan, and I can have the alcohol. It's true, you can. But it's a whole heck of a lot harder if you do. Skip the alcohol, folks. Don't drink, kids. It's bad for you. Yeah.
So, bonus thing.
Yes, bonus thing. Oh, the bonus.
What did we go do today?
So we got on the road, right? And I was like, we had a great week. We deserve a treat. Let's go get some chili cheese tots. No, it was the other thing that we did today. We decided to drive south. And driving south, we got stuck in traffic on I-95 for what, like 3 hours before we finally made it all the way down to the Airstream dealer. The
Airstream of Virginia.
Boom. So if you're looking to buy an aluminum Twinkie.
Okay, hold on. We looked at all of them. The base camp?
Okay, real quick, because we're going to start saying some stuff that people are going to be like, what the heck are you talking about? We're looking at buying an RV, a good one.
We're thinking about it. And so I personally have never stayed in an RV at all.
I lived in one for like a year.
Yeah, you did. And with a bunch of siblings and a whole family. That's not what I'm talking about. Right now we're just looking. So I was looking online, and my husband originally said he didn't want he didn't want a fifth wheel.
Now I wanted a little travel trailer, like 18 feet. And Andrea's like, that's dumb. We should get an Airstream. So we go home and look at the Airstreams. And I'm like, it's a silver Twinkie. Ooh, I want one.
Well, they come tiny, as small as what's known as a base camp.
Itty bitty.
And then you got the Bambis, which are a little bigger. And you got the Flying Cloud, and you got the Globetrotter and the International. They're kind of in the same range. And then you got the Classic. And we walked in the door and we looked at...
Never mind, finish, and then I'll... Go ahead, finish.
No, tell me.
Okay, so I'm about to tell Andrea a story, but it's not good for right here. So stay after the credits to hear the story of what happened.
Just randomly picks a Bambi and has at it, huh? And bless Airstream, they put that flippin' thing right up front. Like it's the first one, you're gonna open the door.
And right there, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was bad. So yeah, we're looking at buying an RV. And Airstream makes some good ones.
So, let me know in the comments, are you an RVer? We're leaning towards a fifth wheel, actually, because as much as I loved the Classic, I'm in love with the Classic, but I'm not in love with a $180,000 price tag. Like, oh my word.
Hey, Airstream, if you want us to critique your product, send us one. I'll drive it. Just saying.
But let me know in the comments. Fifth wheel, Airstream, full time. What do I need to know? Where should I look? What should I be learning? The other thing we need to know is if we own a fifth wheel, what truck do I want? Because I don't own one. He's hell-bent and determined on well, he was an F-150.
I want an F-250 Super Duty with a diesel.
Yeah?
That's where I'm leaning.
You think that's it?
And meanwhile, somebody behind the camera's going, no, actually, you want a Ram? And then somebody else jumps in, actually, you're wrong too. You need a Chevy. And then the Chevy fanboys are gonna be like, because that's a thing.
That's the whole
and we're gonna start a fight.
point of asking though, like convince me, because I don't own a truck at all.
I like to think that we're intellectually honest. Give us your feedback. We'll take it into consideration.
We got 4 years to figure it out.
It's gonna be great. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. So
Stay after them after credits. You're gonna want to hear that story.
it's fantastic. So I gotta do it because I love the cadence of it. So take a moment, scroll down, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, ding, ding, ding. Thank you. And yeah, that's all I've got.
That's it. See you later.
Have a good one. Okay, so remember the Bambi that was out in the yard?
Oh.
And the guy's like, you can go look, but somebody dropped a deuce in it. I was like, not a big deal. It was in the toilet. He's like, it didn't have running water. I said, but it's still okay, right? And he's like, in the heat of Virginia, like a week ago. I was like, it can't be that bad. And it's an aluminum Twinkie in Virginia, in the sun. It's been like 100 degrees, and it's just been baking. So we go out and I go, this is nothing. So I open the door. And I slam the door and I am retching my way across the parking lot. I know what death smells like. I have children. I know what a mouse hiding under carpet for 6 months smells like. Or that one time I left 7 pounds of chicken in the trunk of my car in the summer that could not touch what came out of this aluminum Twinkie. Oh.
Who does that? Who goes to Airstream and takes a dump in $100,000 trailer
Without water.